Okay, I did that badly again, but hello and welcome again to Terraria. It's a brand new day. Audio is going to be massively different, but hopefully on par with other YouTube videos and not horribly quiet. I sincerely apologize for not really testing the audio that well beforehand. And I apologize if you hear thumping on my desk. I'll try to keep the soda can lifting and setting down as quiet as possible, but no promises right now. Still working things out. So we're going to start this off. I guess back to square one. We're going to start making more housing. So I didn't murder that bunny. You saw nothing. So basically, there's a lot of NPCs that spawn in, and we need new housing. You know, we gotta get, the demolitionist should show up in our thing. It should be fine, our little mining shack thing. Oh. Oh, I see why. Oh my goodness, excuse me. I wonder if that will make it highlight housing. No. Basically the issue here is the rope. Not the rope, the one platform issue. A common issue in video games, releasing only on one platform. It's a terrible joke. Now it isn't valid housing. Man, I have no clue what's wrong with this house. I don't know. It's also not giving me the clear error message, which indicates some things are wrong. I'm gonna really quickly go to crafting here. There was something I was gonna check what I could make with. And I forget what it's called. Oh, the rubies. Yeah, the red phase blade, a large ruby is for capture the gem, which just multiplayer stuff basically, like capture the flag. Ruby hook is one thing that we can make if we get 15 of these before we get 15 of another gem or something else useful. Platinum crown, man, the item, gold crown. Ruby staff, that's right, that's made with gold bars, and I think it just fires off some magic stuff. The ruby robe as well. Oh yeah, that's actually useful. Gem spark blocks are useful for something, but I don't remember exactly what. Stained glass, torches, yeah. So if we wanted to paint the town red, but in this case we do not. Honestly, I'm not entirely sure how much of this I'm gonna spend just doing housekeeping. Or not even housekeeping, housemaking, I guess. But you know. But I'll definitely wanna, get some housing done. I definitely already planned for this to be a 2-story building, hence the little gap with the fence there and the porch sort of design. That is actually entirely because I wanted a balcony. I planned ahead. Yeah. There we go. Now it's consistent. Except for that block, we'll take care of that block. We'll fix it live. Everything's fine. So I got my Cat Gang t-shirts that Dodger, dexterity bonus was selling, and oh my god, they're adorable. I cannot wait to wear mine for Girl Squad. It's so fucking cute. Dude, you have no idea. Look at the little adorable cat, and on the back it says meow meow mother lover. I can't wait to show them off. Actually, this episode, if you're watching this episode, then Well, if you're watching this episode the day it was uploaded, then you should be watching Girl Squad. If it just ended, that's cool too. But, Girl Squad will be the evening this is uploaded, Thursday, and 6 to 9 p.m. EST. But the VOD should be up tomorrow for you. Relative time is weird, please help. I'm not sure if I can handle this. I need doors. Doors. Ah, shoot. I only got 2 doors. Well, realistically, I only need 2. Because I just need one here and one here. Well, I apparently just got an extra door. You know, sometimes in life you just find you got an extra door. It's fine. And my thought is, we can have the edge like right here. This crafting UI could have used improvement, but it's not really a major complaint, at least. You know, I probably talk way more than I should about Minecraft as competition in this game. A game I should comment on a lot more is the much more recent and relevant contestant for Terraria competition, which would be Starbound. Starbound actually will be getting an update that takes it out of early access soon, and that's pretty interesting. I'm interested to see what they do in this big final update and whatnot. Personally, from what I played, like, what I've played recently of it has told me it's pretty good, but it still definitely felt pretty empty, and the big issue I think for me was that they started out with this sort of random sandbox thing and then tried to turn it into a story progression, and you can kind of have, like, it's hard to blend those well. I'm not going to say you can only have one or the other, because I'm playing the proof that those two can mix really well. Terraria has strict progression and set of bosses and whatnot, but they're in specific locations and summoned in very specific ways and at specific events. Starbound didn't do that as much. It just made it part of the normal crafting progression, but I think it's actually just the fact that downright Terraria has more side grades, whereas Starbound has a strict kind of A to Z crafting progression. Like, you do... Wait, this became valid housing? Huh. Just gonna do that and then take out what I need. Ah, jeez, I have the hiccups. Terraria, basically, though, there's an overall crafting line of, like, work you're doing, but then at the same time, there's a lot of time spent doing extra stuff, and, like, the NPCs are a separate system from everything else, that you get them to show up, but you also have to do this and this, and when it comes to weapon diversity, like, there's a lot, and the weapons aren't gotten in the same way. I just bumped the mic. I'm so sorry for your ears. The weapons are not gained in the same exact way. Whereas in Starbound, you get all the weapons either as drops buying them, or you can guaranteedly craft like one of each type, except for usually guns, based on like specific well, like, it's pretty random, actually. Terraria's world is randomly generated in it, but the elements within the world are actually pretty fixed, and you will know some of the things you have and that sort of thing. And that's something I've really enjoyed about it. It's a good game for that. Just go ahead and craft a couple wooden walls. In other news, the Warframe addiction continues to ail me. I am a couple more hours in and... oh jeez, I made a workbench. 3 tables, 3 chairs, and... anything else? I don't think so. I think I'm good. Oh my goodness, I am tired. Please excuse me. This happens a lot. I should stop recording them so late. But yeah, thank you. Sickles and glow sticks and lots of good stuff from this guy actually. It's pretty useful. Glow sticks are really useful for caving. They're something that are highly appreciable. When you're in a dark cave and you have a way to make light that doesn't really matter, like if there's water, that's really good. Oh, I made an extra table. Am I just getting extra stuff? Is there a dupe bug? I'm confused. That's really weird. Okay, well... no, I just didn't place one of the tables. Oh, man. Well, that can be my new crafting table spot, I guess. Alright. Time to go outside and go and do stuff. By do stuff, I really mean just, like, pick up fallen stars and... we've explored rightward a lot already, so let's kind of go left, I think. And keep ourselves lit using that and just make sure that everything's okay and that we can see, but man, there's a surprising amount of, like, a surprising lack of enemies. Yeah, so at least with the fallen stars I can start getting more... what's it called? Mana, right. There's them for mana, we can start getting more magic usage. Like the wand of sparking, it does 8 damage, which is already worse than my sword, so it's basically... it's an okay ranged attack. It'd probably be good against the eyes, actually. But this is... the tungsten sword is so much better. But we'll keep getting better stuff, so... ooh, I got another lens. Sweet. I need my goggles now. I should really switch these around. It's gonna make life a lot easier when it comes to this game. There we go. So yeah, we're killing zombies. I think I mentioned before that they drop shackles, which are a relatively useful trinket. And as well as that, we'll probably drop some other good stuff. I don't have any health packs because I dumped them at home. Great, I'm smart. I also don't have any recall potions because I left those at home. Oh, the irony. Sweet, sweet irony. Okay. And I can't make that jump. Let's throw a rope. I know to come back here during daytime at least. falling stars. We might get enough, actually, to make a thing. I think they're... Oh! Wow, there are only 3 now? I remember when it took 10 of these. Cool. Okay. We now have 40 maximum mana. And... I think it's at a table... I think it's actually at a crafting bench and chair specifically. You can make these. Now we have the new exciting goggles. And the night is almost over. Let us go. But yeah, gaming-wise, we'll just kind of fill the silence here because I don't have a whole lot to talk about with the game. Just kind of getting enthralled and killing things and collecting loot and that sort of thing. Gaming-wise, I'm pretty excited. The Overwatch open beta starts. You know, like open as in for everyone, not just open beta. Although, admittedly, it's not a good term. Open beta is really not a great term for what they're doing because it's actually just kind of a public demo more than an open beta. I doubt they're going to test more than maybe server stress. Wow, rude. Zombies. Oh, what did I learn? But, in any case, I am definitely excited to see what, how Overwatch is. So I'm gonna play it. We're gonna play it on Girl Squad, but I mean, I'm gonna play it on Girl Squad, and Dani has already refused to play. Hopefully we can actually get, like, a team together for tonight. That'll be fun. Ah, shoot, I gotta look for the headphone splitters. Please don't mind my rambling. Sorry, I shouldn't and as much. That's worse. That's really worse. No, yeah, I'm really excited to play Overwatch and see how that is. It looks really good so far. I've heard negative things and positive things, but you know, it really depends. Like, yeah, we'll see what they do with it, you know. In any case, I'm excited for the game because whether or not it's that great, like, it definitely seems like production-wise it's gonna be pretty high quality. I really appreciate all the character to the game, and that's a big thing that tends to sell me on games, is if a game feels unique to play and there are individual characters that are very unique and whatnot. And I mean, that's basically what got TF2 really far, was that as well as being a really solid first-person shooter, it's a game where you have these really complex characters, well, not complex, these likable characters who, they were very stereotypical in a lot of ways. I mean, you kind of had, like, this Boston guy who was just kind of an asshole, and big fat Russian guy who beats the shit out of things, and those sorts of things. It's like very, very built out of stereotypes and not actually complex, and I don't know why that word first came to mind. But nevertheless, they're fun characters, and I think that's the most important thing. I think Overwatch has certainly come up with a lot of interesting characters that are complex, to some degree at least. Like, I mean, yeah, you have, you know, Tracer is this obnoxiously voiced Brit, who's obnoxiously voiced. Did I mention I hate her voice? But at the same time, she's got something to her, and she's got some backstory and whatnot, so that's cool. Yeah, I'm actually just very interested in how that game goes. Also, everything is snowy because we're in the underground ice caves, by the way, if that wasn't very obvious or noticeable. And emeralds, yay! And then we're gonna just drop some more water down here. Dealing with water is a fun thing in this game. But hey, we're pretty far down already, I think. Let me look at the map. Okay, we're not that far, but we've gotten farther just from that one cave. It's okay. Everything's fine. At least we're digging. You know, we'll have an accessible spot to get down to things and have a good time. No. Get wrecked, nerd. Yeah. I don't know. Overwatch is exciting. It's gonna be awesome to play that one on Girl Squad. Other things that are exciting in gaming. I'm still interested to find out what happens with the Doom beta. Or, not the Doom beta, but, you know, the Doom, the game. It's... I don't know, I was iffy on playing the beta. Like, it felt fun and fast-paced, but it didn't quite feel right. And their choice of that demon power-up was pretty bad, honestly. As well as that having like the weird wall hacks where you actually can just know where your killer was through a wall and stuff was like... It was not great, really. But I think the actual shooting felt satisfying. And I'm interested to see how the single-player campaign at least is. Hopefully you can pick up more than 2 melee weapons, so that's going to be one of my big important things in playing the beta, or playing the full game. Jeez. Wow, this game feels loud. Hopefully it's not too loud. But yeah. Overwatch is exciting. Oh, we got a traveling merchant. Cool. Let's head back upstairs and, well, up rope and find him. Traveling merchant sells some exclusive goods, but a lot of them tend to be overpriced. I mean, expensive. Let's see what he's got for sale. There's some places that might not even exist. Ultra bright torches, dynasty wood and stuff. The extendo grip that just actually extends your reach. Yeah. And a chalice. So, nothing good this time. He has a lot of good potential drops. Sorry about the skip in audio there. I accidentally hit the Windows key. Demolitionist, by the way, just sells bombs, grenades, and dynamite right now. He'll sell more. I'm gonna start piling my gold into a chest for now. That way I have it for later on. That sort of thing. I'm just gonna steal all my stuff back. It's actually... Well, no, we don't have a dye merchant yet. We have another guy. That soda's been sitting there a while. Jeez. I should really clean up my desk. But okay. So yeah, Behemoth the Traveling Merchant is gonna be around for a little bit. Is there anything else we can really get done in this episode? We got a couple minutes left, so I guess more exploration is a good idea, or picking up that iron that's laying on the ground. Nurse, by the way, I don't think I've overviewed what the different NPCs do. The nurse has an option to heal for a certain amount of money. Merchant, kind of obvious, he just sells you stuff. And I think I did talk about the guide, and, you know, the demolitionist sells you explosives. There's a dryad later that I believe comes after your first boss kill. And she sells stuff to repel and destroy the corruption. And she also sells some other stuff, like she just sells some plant-related stuff. During a blood moon, you can buy corruption seeds from her instead. Which blood moons are a rare event where during the nighttime the moon will be red. All water in the game will change to red instead of its normal color. And I say it's normal color, not just blue, because there are different effects on the water depending on what environment you're in. I believe deserts make them kind of a muddy looking color. The frozen biomes just make them look a little more like a lighter teal almost. Almost like the color of the ice slimes themselves. I think we saw that earlier, actually. I think the ocean is just a little, like, brighter of a sparkling blue. But yeah, it's cool stuff. Glad to see that so far we have absolutely nothing, but... Oh, we're coming up on the desert. See? Muddy brown water. Cacti are not good for a whole lot, but... Alright, let's take out this vulture. Oh, Hiram the Dye Trader. Hiram. I am horrible at pronunciation and I apologize. We are walking across this and not diving in. This is full of horrible monsters. We're just gonna ignore that it even exists for now. This music is actually really good. The whole soundtrack for Terraria is really surprisingly high quality. It's quite nice. Splish splash. We come back to this sort of grassy area. The music also transitions between biomes very efficiently. Not efficiently, that's probably not the correct word to describe it. It just describes transitions very smoothly. Why doesn't my brain work? Hi there. Okay. Nice. Nice job, game. Oh yeah! I completely forgot that sunflowers did that. So, sunflowers, as well as having their effect that I mentioned before, where they can prevent the corruption, they also give a buff called Happy, and it increases your movement speed and decreases monster spawn rate. So they're actually really useful. I completely forgot about that buff because it's a more recent addition. And by more recent, I mean like 2 or 3 updates ago, but you know. This is a game that I have put a lot of time into, and these sorts of games can really burn you out, and I've done like full playthroughs at least past hard mode on new characters probably 10 times at least, and you'll see how long that takes, I guess, if you don't already know. But yeah, those sorts of things. So like the latest updates, this is my first time playing it through with all the new stuff and seeing all the interesting things that they've added. Because there's a lot. and I haven't gotten to any of the new endgame content at all. So I'm really excited. And ropes have made this game like great. I actually really enjoy how the game is very conveniently willing to give you a lot of navigation assistance in terms of what items you can get. Oh, it's the jungle. Welcome to the jungle. We have fun and death. So, the jungle. This is probably going to be another episode where I die. This place is like just full of horrifyingly higher level enemies. It's kind of cool that they did this. Like, this does mean that the crimson to the left isn't... Oh god, that's promise. The fun thing is that the dealing with these enemies with this low level of gear is actually possible. Like, this stuff is clearly not designed to be be done at this level, but I can. And it's kind of awesome. It's really fun when games allow for a skill element. I mean, it's less like that. Like, there's still kind of gear and level checks, and that sort of thing is still somewhat required. But it's just generally more appreciable, I think. I don't know. Dang it, I'm still doing it. I'm working on it. I'm trying. I am physically trying to do less ums and ahs. But no, yeah, so the jungle spawns a lot of interesting stuff. There's new monsters, obviously. There's jungle bats and stuff like that. And as well as that, we're gonna run into giant man-eating plants. What else? Oh, well, we're not gonna approach the underground jungle for quite a while yet. So I think we're really safe from, most of the horrifying things. But, yeah. Ah, jeez. You know, that's another thing I actually really enjoyed about Terraria. The bosses, while they have an intended order that's somewhat obvious to the player, they actually can be done in any order. I think you're a little insane if you try to do... Ooh, I got a spear. That's 8 damage. This is gonna be nice. You're a little insane if you try to do, what's his name? Skeletron. Skeletron is going to be really tough without a proper... without the gear from killing the Eater of Worlds or the Eye of Cthulhu. But the Eye of Cthulhu can definitely be done separately. But in any case, I think we're going to hop on out of here, head back to home now. Oh, that was loud and ear-piercing. Alright. Thank you for watching, and have a good evening. Or a good day. I don't know. I should probably just say goodbye.